Hey guys and girls, this is Anish from gainmedialab.com. Welcome to my exciting world of live audio mixing. In today's video, we talk about the fire at the AKM factory in Japan and its influence on the live sound industry. But before we get into all that, make sure that you have subscribed to this channel and turned on notifications so that you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's just go. During the first days of November, we started hearing news about a devastating fire at the AKM factory in Japan. AKM is a manufacturer of high-end audio chips, including A to D converters, D to A converters, and other chips that are used in pro audio electronics. The scope of the fire was to such a magnitude that it destroyed a production line and also took out the warehouse, leaving the audio industry without their supply for the high-end pro audio components for at least 6 to 12 months in the following year. Now, AKM claims that they will do what they can to outsource a lot of their production to other independent manufacturers to sort of cover the demand and the supply chains for all of the manufacturers out there. But there will be a gap before this can be done, and we still have to see if this will be managed in such a way that it will actually meet the demand from all of the manufacturers around the world. You're probably not really familiar with the brand name AKM, but you probably are familiar with the brands that use their products. Brands such as RME, SPL, Focusrite, Millennia, Merging Audio, all of these will be greatly impacted by the loss of their supplier for the high-end, especially converters. A lot of the other chips can be available from other manufacturers. However, the A to D and D to A conversion chips will be the ones that will be in demand the most. Many of these brand names and manufacturers already issued statements that they do have some stock of AKM production material in their warehouses, and that most of their production lines will not be affected for the next 6 months. However, this remains to be seen in terms of how popular their products are on the market, how quickly AKM can resume their operations, and how successful they will be in outsourcing their production to other independent manufacturers. There's a couple of things that really struck me when I heard or started reading about the entire story. One is, after the news was announced, all of the online suppliers saw a total sale out of all of their AKM products, with brokers and dealers speculating on the demand. And we are now seeing, or we are hearing reports from some manufacturers that the resellers are now trying to provide them with items at a very ridiculous prices. For example, I read a report for one D2A converter that is usually priced at $5. Now it's being offered to the manufacturers at a price tag of $110, which in my opinion is completely mind-blowing and unnecessary. So if any of the brands that are using AKM products want to buy these items, they will have to dig deep into their pockets, and I think that will translate into retail prices as well. We are already hearing rumors from some of the manufacturers that they will have to raise their retail prices just because of the shortage of these building blocks for their product lines. My opinion, however, is that we will see a slight increase in prices. There will be a certain shortage of stock, especially for very specific products, especially for the high-end converter products. That does translate into the world of live sound, professional live sound engineering as well. You have to realize that most live sound engineers do have their own audio interfaces, their own high-end conversion units that can affect what your options will be in the future and what the prices will be for those options. So that will have a very direct effect on our community. To what an extent we can't really say for sure right now, but I think it will be noticeable. The second thing that really struck me as odd is the fact that all of these manufacturers sort of put their eggs into one basket, meaning that they don't have an additional supplier for their products. And that also translates into the fact that pro sound community is a very, very small community. What we are seeing right now is just a reminder of how vulnerable these manufacturers can actually be, because they are using very specific products, and if those products are not available to make their own items, then their supply chain is broken and they're left basically out in the dark. So is it actually all doom and gloom? Hopefully not. I hope a lot of these manufacturers and other manufacturers in our industry will realize that they need to find the weak spots in their supply chains, find alternate manufacturers, or maybe suggest to the manufacturers that they are working with currently that they divide their manufacturing capabilities to various locations so that these sorts of disasters don't actually occur more often in our audio industry world. It is going to be a strange and stressful period for a lot of manufacturers out there, but hopefully they can learn from it. We can all learn from it and emerge better on the other side of it. I think the entire 2020 year has been full of these sort of revelations about how our systems work and what we can do in terms of making them better for the future. That was it for this video. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you like the video, make sure to hit that like button and to share it with your friends. Subscribe to this channel and visit gainmedialab.com for more audio deliciousness. Until next time, mix great shows. Take care. Bye.